Once upon a time, in the rugged landscapes of Saudi Arabia, a young boy named Osama bin Laden embarked on a journey that would shape the course of history. Born into a wealthy and influential family in 1957, Osama experienced a childhood filled with privilege and opportunity. As a teenager, Osama displayed an inclination towards religious studies and began to question the socio-political landscape of his homeland. His devout nature led him to embrace a more conservative interpretation of Islam, ultimately drawing him closer to the teachings of fundamentalist ideologies. The world around Osama was changing rapidly, marked by conflicts, tensions, and a growing divide between the East and the West. The Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan in 1979 presented an opportunity for Osama to make a significant impact. Driven by a fervent desire to defend Islam and repel foreign influences, Osama set out for Afghanistan, joining the resistance movement against the Soviet forces. His charisma, determination, and wealth gained him respect among the Mujahideen fighters. During his time in Afghanistan, Osama developed a network of like-minded individuals who shared his vision of a global Islamic caliphate. This network would later evolve into the notorious terrorist organization known as Al-Qaeda. Osama's organization attracted radicals from around the world, each determined to wage a holy war against perceived enemies of Islam. As the Soviet Union withdrew from Afghanistan, Osama returned to his homeland, where he became increasingly disillusioned with the presence of Western forces in the region. His anger and resentment grew as he witnessed what he perceived as injustices committed by Western powers, particularly the United States, in the Middle East. In 1998, Osama bin Laden's name became indelibly etched in the annals of history when Al-Qaeda orchestrated the bombings of the U.S. embassies in Kenya and Tanzania. The attacks claimed the lives of hundreds of innocent people and marked a turning point in Osama's campaign against the West. However, it was the infamous September 11, 2001, attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City and the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., that catapulted Osama bin Laden to the status of the world's most wanted terrorist. These horrific acts of violence, resulting in the deaths of thousands, shocked the world and forever altered the global political landscape. The United States, under the leadership of President George W. Bush, launched a relentless manhunt to capture or eliminate Osama bin Laden. For more than a decade, bin Laden managed to elude capture, hiding in remote regions of Afghanistan and Pakistan. Finally, on May 2, 2011, in a covert operation carried out by U.S. Navy SEALs, Osama bin Laden was found and killed in a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. His death marked a significant milestone in the fight against terrorism, but the consequences of his actions continue to reverberate globally. Osama bin Laden's story serves as a stark reminder of the power of ideology and how it can shape the destinies of individuals and nations. It highlights the complex interplay between religion, politics, and the consequences of extremism. While Osama's tale is one of darkness and destruction, it also serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, cooperation, and understanding in combating the forces of terrorism and fostering a more peaceful world. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Never stop learning, growing, and believing in your potential. Make your mark on the world. Stay inspired, stay motivated. This is Fact A, signing off.